All right, man. Welcome to the weekly recap of Clemson Dynasty Year 3. Instead of doing it every week, I'm gonna wait every 2 weeks as far as advancing wise, just so I can get a full recap in, and then so we're gonna recap 2 weeks and then preview the actual current week that we're in. So that's how I'm gonna do it moving forward. So let's get into it. So we're actually going into this is week 12. I believe my recaps left off at week 10. I had a matchup with Miami. So you advanced that. So that game was played. Then we advanced to week 11. Week 11 was played. It was all computer games. And now we're in week 12. So let's get into it, fellas. Let's get into it. Oh, looky here. I had Miami game was a away game. Then my week 11 was a home game versus Notre Dame, which was actually was a user team, but now they're a computer team. So let's get into it, man. So I got a bye week 12. So let's just hold this suspense. I'm still undefeated. I'm still number one. So what does that mean? I beat Miami. And we'll get into that. So that was week 10. So let's just go ahead and backtrack to the scores of because week 11 was all computer games and some buys for some people. So let's see here. How did it fare out in the ACC? Let's just go over the user games, which was only my game, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so as you can see, I stomped out Miami. We was in Miami. We was in Dade County. Coral, wherever, I don't even know what the name of their stadium is, but yeah, Hard Rock Cafe, right? Yeah, we was there, man, and I tell you right now, man, there was no contest. Not from the opening drive, because I did go 3-and-out, and I decided to punt. I didn't have to punt, but I decided to punt. We have a fourth down rule. So the fourth down rule is this: if it's fourth and 3 or less, no matter where you're at, you can go for it. If it's more than 4th and 3, you got to punt. But if you're in the red zone and it's fourth down, you can go for it. Fourth quarter, there is no punt rule. Like they try to say, we try to kind of go around it, but there is no punt rule. If you're winning or losing, there is no punt rule in the fourth quarter. So my first possession, he kicked off to me, which I hate. I hate getting the ball first. I like setting the tone on defense first. So kicked off to me, honey, 3-and-out, boom. It was 4th and 3. I was like, now I'm a punt. So his possession, he punted. I made him go 3-and-out. And then from there, it was just a shellacking. As you can see, halftime score was 35-0. Then he got the ball. He scored, made it 35-7. Then I scored right after, made it 42-7. And then I made it, I believe I scored 49-7. Then he made it 49-14. Okay. And then I scored the last touchdown under a minute to go. Like, nah, we're going for it, bro. Like, we're scoring. Like, this is college football, bro. Like, this ain't the pros. This is college. Like, we want our points. We want all our shit. So I scored again, made it 56-14. As you can see, won in every statistical category: first downs, total yards. He got total plays because his 2 scoring drives actually in the second half were long drives. Like it was a 4-minute drive and it was a 3-minute drive. Let's see here, yards per play. Look at that, 4.2 to 12.0. Rushing yards, 25 carries, 42 yards, 1.7. We was getting a lot of sacks too. Look at that, 22 of 26 for 6 touchdowns, 19 of 33, 1 intercept. Well, 1 touchdown. I think he had more interceptions. I think I may have 2. Yards per play, pass play, passing yards. So his third down. So he mainly got his third down conversions in the second half. Like the first 4 that he didn't get was actually in the first half. Like boom, 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 boom. Then he got it on 4th down. He got in the red zone. He scored twice. That was when he got up in there. I had no turnovers. He had 3. Lost fumble, 2 interceptions, punt yards because he was punting. No kick return yards. Then I got him in total yards. I did punt, so my 1 punt, he punted 3 times, penalties, and then he had time of possession. Yeah, man. Applewhite did his stuck thizzle, man. 22 of 26, 6 touchdowns, no interceptions. My run game was back on point. We got shut down our last user game, but we brought it back here. Hollywood got his 1 carry for a touchdown. And then receiving, the man, the myth, the legend, Josiah, 8 catches, 4 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? Like he's going to win a Heisman. Hunter did his thing. My running back, Peyton Lewis did his thug. And then Holyfield came through, got him a touchdown as well. And but on defense, so Ricardo is last. If y'all remember, he had a game-winning stop in 4th and inches to seal the game against LSU. Came through, did his thizzle. So he's feeling real good about himself. So it's 14 tackles, 9 solo tackles. This game, 9 solo tackles, 3 tackles for loss. Like he was all over the place. He will be an All-American. Sammy Bull did his thing. This is my other safety. He's a transfer safety. Came in. He was doing this thing all the game. David Brooks. Myself. Luke. So he's a redshirt freshman, and he didn't start for me at all, except for the last 3 games. Because I had a free safety from last year, Carter Davis, who I actually moved over to middle linebacker because of his speed. I like him there still as my speed backer, like my cover backer. But Luke Kuechly, he's as you can see, he's a thumper, right? So when I play teams that I feel like I know they want to run, I got to put him in and start him over my more, finesse middle linebacker, cover backer. So he's been starting the last 2 user games, and I might start him against South Carolina. I'll see about that. But he came in, he did his thing, man. He's a real force. Let's look at these tackles for losses. Ricardo, Ari Warford. Okay, I'm gonna get you down. He did his thing. Luke, my man Green. I can't pronounce his first name. Was it like Stefan Green? This dude he's a beast, bro. Like he really is. I like his style. He really do his thing. Amari Adams came back. This is his second game back. This was his second game back from a 5-game injury, and he stood out, but he kept on getting injured. So I think he's still kind of recouping from his injury. He broke his ribs. I ain't broke his ribs against I forgot who it was. He broke his ribs though, but yeah, he good to go. Like I said, man, we was getting some sacks, not a lot. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we had 5 sacks, but we had a lot of pressure all game. And 2 interceptions. My corner, Gibson, has been playing a redemption year. If you recall, he lost me the semifinal game. In my opinion, he lost me the game. Up 21-7, get an interception in the end zone. He run it out to the 1-yard line. Whatever. I don't want to talk about that. But yeah, he's going to be a Jim Thorpe winner for real this year. So he's really stepped up. He's actually my number 1 corner. I knew he was going to come back. I threatened to cut him, but I wasn't going to cut him. And then Ashton Hampton. He's just a stud. He's just a stud all the way around. Daddy duties. But yeah, he's just a stud all the way around. 3-year starter for me. Yeah, man, he just do his thing for me. He just do his thing. Steady hand. Let's see what we did. How we basically stopped this offense. He had to go to a different quarterback because Emery was not doing it. He wasn't doing it. He didn't want to do the interceptions. This guy actually came in and did pretty good. I believe he came in. I think he was all second half quarterback for him. So, yeah, man, he did his thing. He came in. He was poised. He is a backfield creator, so he's a little bit of a runner. Both of them backfield creators, but yeah, I believe he got some yards. Well, we sacked him, so he got a touchdown now. Yeah, he got one of his touchdowns. Pringo is this dude is a speedster, bro. Like, and we had to box him in. Receiving yards, it was just all around bad game for Miami. It was all around bad game for Miami, man. Like, at home, it was billing as it was a game of the week. You know what I'm saying? Game of the week, boom, national TV, and he laid a dud, a big dud. So we moving on, man. So we moved on. So what else we got? Nobody in the Big 12. The Big 10 didn't have no user games. But everybody won. SEC. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So yeah, there was another user game. So Georgia and Florida. So Florida is my nephew. He's not my nephew for real life, but me and his dad, man, we've been on each other since junior high. So my nephew, right? How black people do it. He was from what I heard, he was actually winning, and then he started doing some quirky stuff and he got down. So he was up 21-7, and then I think at one point it was like 28-7 or something like that. Him losing 28-21. I'm sorry. And then he just, he's a high school kid, and let his emotions get to him, breaking controllers, cussing, and just doing, stuff he ain't really supposed to be doing. So dad was like, nah, bruh, you're done. You're done with the league. You're done with everything. You're breaking controllers. You're doing all this. You're cussing and just, you're getting out of yourself. So that was the other user game. But he left the Dynasty. Daddy said no. Oh, it's another user game. So Daddy was like, nah, yeah, it's not it. It's not it for you. It's not in the cards for you. So he's out the Dynasty. So Florida is out of the Dynasty. He gave Georgia a win, man. I think if they would have continued on, possibly Georgia would have lost, but I don't know. I've been dogging Georgia. But he's 73-5-1 right now. I mean, because that's, he wasn't 5-1 or whatever, but right now, currently, week 12, that's his record. And then, so we had Texas and Alabama. This is been the last two national championship games, and they play each other regularly in the regular season. And sometimes they play. Well, they didn't play last year, but I believe the very first year, year one, because we're in year three, I believe they played each other in the SEC title game as well. I'm not sure. That was a pretty fast shower. Okay, that's good. Yeah. So this game, let's get into it, man. Let's look at it. So this was the other true user game. So it looks like Texas was actually smacking. So halftime score was what's that? 31-14, and then going into the fourth quarter, it was 45-17. Oh yeah, nah, this was a shellacking. You got your trips in there. So and then so I guess 14 points to make it respectable in the fourth quarter. But yeah, I guess so. Texas smacked him around. I don't know, bro. Like I don't know. Texas is the two-time defending champion. I'm not taking anything away from him winning this shifts, but he did play Alabama both times. He never. Well, he did face me in the semifinals last year, and we blew the cash. But to me, it's his defense. His offense is nothing. Like his offense is, to me, is very, very mediocre. And I had no problem with his offense. It's just I was making mistakes on defense. Even in our game, our regular season game that we played, where I won. Yes, I won. It was nothing that he was doing offensively that was just like, oh man, like he put up 419 yards. You know what I'm saying? 300 yards rushing. What? 10 for 13, only 81 yards passing. So he was just running all over him. Like, it's just mind-boggling. But again, he always wins the turnover battle. That's where he separates man from boy. Truly. He's really a tactician on defense. Again, I'm not going to take that away from him at all. Texas do his thing on D. He do his thing, like for real. But his offense, to me, is just very, I don't know, pedestrian. You know what I mean? Like, it's nothing spectacular. It's just, nothing to me. So that's why it's just odd that he's always getting a lot of yards against everybody else. We've only played twice. But those two times, like, I really held his offense in check. Like, seriously, it was, we did our thing. But we're 1-1 against each other. He's 2-0 in natties. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to climb up to where he's at. So I'm always nip at him. That's just how I do. I'm always going to nip at Texas. It was a real personal type of thing where I truly didn't like him, but now it's a respect thing. It's a mutual respect thing on both ends. Sit up here. It's a mutual respect. Sit down. It's a mutual respect thing now. But we still nip at each other for sure. We still nip at each other. But he the champ. He the champ. He do his thing. So yeah, man. But so he put it on Alabama. Alabama threw 4 interceptions. Alabama was on a roll, man. He was smacking people. Let's see what Texas did, man. I know he had to have a defensive touchdown. That's just his calling. That's what he do. That's what he do. For real. Tatum got off on me, but he only had 2 runs that gave him 100 yards against me. And then he only had 130 some yards, so on like 20 carries against me. But yeah, he did his thing here. They just stuck Thizzle. when you run in the ball like that, you don't have to pass it. And I'm pretty sure he got some defensive touchdowns. So he got four interceptions. I'm going to go ahead and say, well, at least one of these was a touchdown. Yup. That's his calling card, bro. I mean, that's how he wins his ships. Like, for real. That's how he got me. Shit. I was up 21-7. His offense wasn't doing nothing. He got 4 touchdowns on defense. With truly 3. 3 were 3 pick sixes, right? Come on now, right? Get it together, Clemson. And then another one was an interception right in the red zone, like right in the 10-yard line. It was a 7-yard line interception. He got at his 7. And then that very next play he scored. So to me, that's 28 points off defense. And then yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he did his thing, man. He do his thing. He the champ, whatever. He the champ. I'm trying to get there. So, that was week 10, man. That was the week 10 shebang, bang, bang. And then, like I said, week 11, which we just advanced over from, was all computer games. So, we don't need to talk about no computer game. We need to talk about no computer game. But now let's go into the preview of week 12, because there are 2 user games. 2 user games to be played. We got to buy. It was supposed to be 3, actually. See, because Florida would have been playing Texas. It would have been 3 user games. But it's only 2 now. So we got I'm gonna call it for what it is right here. This Michigan and SC game. This is going to be, and we all play football. We all play Pop Warner and all this stuff. So you should know these terms. This is the Dookie Bowl. This is the bowl. This is the ball game. Week 12 game. But see who's gonna get fired from their program. And let me tell you why. Let me show you why I'm saying it. I'm just not cracking. And Michigan is my boy. Michigan is my boy. Like, for real. I fuck with him heavy. Let's look at the records. 6-4 Michigan. 5-5 SC. Now, Michigan is undefeated in conference. SC is 5-1 in conference, but Michigan hasn't. This is going to be his first conference game. Now, he has had these user games, and he started off 0-4, and he started off real bad in a real bad way. Except for right here, this Georgia game, he should have won. But other games, it was bad. Look what he did. Look what Miami did to him. Look what LSU did to him. Like, I handled both of these 2 teams. Actually, I handled all 3 of these teams. I played Alabama too. Yeah, but it was real bad. Now he's finally going to play a conference game against a user. Yeah, it's one of those situations right here where one of these teams, whoever loses, man, is getting fired from their team, and I tell you why. We look at their so we got coaches firing on, so that's why I'm saying that they're gonna get fired. Somebody's gonna get fired. Like USC's actually lost to the computer, bro. Right here, lost to the computer. So, but this is his only. He lost to Oregon as well, but that UCLA game is a computer game, but he might lose that one too. So if he loses this game, if the Trojans lose this game, and it's a very strong possibility he loses this game because he's at the Rose Bowl, and he was at Notre Dame and lost there too. So someone's getting fired, bro. Like, someone's getting fired. And then we got, and I'm going to go to their coaches record and let you see what I'm talking about too. Coaches stats. Then we got South Carolina, and LSU. I truly don't expect that to be a competitive game whatsoever, in all respect. I don't believe South Carolina is going to be ready for LSU. LSU is a machine. LSU is a very formidable foe. And his team's legit, and South Carolina is in a rebuild. They lost Harbor and Sellers, and they don't. That's all my guy was using. South Carolina, like exclusively, running with the quarterback, throwing to Harbor, like for real, like that was really his thing. Which I can't knock it. If you got the horses to do that, do that. But it kind of nipped him in the bud because he don't got neither one of them, and he really didn't have no backup plan for what he was going to do because he plays with South Carolina outside of the Dynasty, right? So, like, I believe exclusively outside of the Dynasty, like how I play with Clemson exclusively. I don't play with no other team. I'm not a Clemson fan. I play with Clemson on the team, on the game. My team is UCLA, real life, but I'm not going to play with them on the game. That's whatever. Call it what you want, but whatever. But he plays with South Carolina exclusively outside of the Dynasty. So, that's his thing. Nick Harbor, Sellers, run around with Sellers, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. Nick Harbor, 99 speed, 6'5", gas, take off, boom. Boston fools, like, so he don't got that. And it's been ugly for him in his user games. But let's just go to the tail of the tape. It's been ugly for South Carolina, man. Played Alabama. He actually quit this game. He quit this game in the second half, getting whooped on, quit. He lost to Georgia. And I believe this, how it happened was he was losing and he was like, oh man, something, whatever, and lost to Georgia. Did they play this game? I don't even know if they played. I don't remember. Did he lose this? Well, obviously he lost it, but did they actually play? Let's look at the stats. I think we put him on out. Yeah, we did. Oh, I remember what happened. So he was trying to play on his portal, and it kept disconnected. So we put him on autopilot. And then Texas went ahead and played. So now he got LSU, and at LSU, it's gonna get brutal. And then he got them big bad Tigers next. So what is his record right now? He's 7-3. So he's more than likely will be 7-5 when their season is done. 7-5 for sure. Like, I'm not gonna lose to him, and I just don't see LSU losing to him. So yeah, man. That's so those are the two user games. This would have been the third one. I wanted to see this matchup because the champ be nipping at Florida, be nipping at them. But the last couple of times they played, Florida's been smacking in the regular season, right? He's been smacking them around. So this was a game that would have been very interesting, but shoulda, woulda, coulda, because he's no longer in the league. Florida. And he was at Florida too. Oh, wow. That would have been a good one. So that is week 10, 11, and then the preview of week 12. My group meet chat is going off. I don't believe no one's going to play today as far as these user games. Michigan trying to play for sure. Gully. Hanging out here. Okay, I'm free now, or we can learn it tomorrow. I can't tonight, sorry, man, I'm in bed, but free tomorrow. All right, so LSU and South Carolina going to play tomorrow. And yeah, they're going to play tomorrow, and Michigan is trying to play SC, but SC is not responding. So he's one of those guys where he goes a bit early, I guess. Um, uh, he's on Central Time, so it's 8 p.m. my time. So Central Time is 10 o'clock there. He said he usually go to bed at like around 11. So they're not going to play. LSU and South Carolina are not going to play. So I got to buy. Miami got to buy. Yeah, man, we'll better. I'll be able to recap it tomorrow. Well, I'll recap week 12. So no. I'm gonna recap after week 13. So I'm gonna let 2 games pass by before I do a recap. Instead of doing it every advance. So I'm gonna let 2 advances go off, and then I do the recap. But yeah, let's go ahead and continue to look at what's going on over here, though. Oh yeah, let's look at the awards. Oh, he must have got off. My guy he was in the lead for a little bit. So let's look at the awards, the watch list. Barry must have did his thing this last game. Let's see. I was leading. Then he must have got off. Go to game log. No, he didn't really. What did he do receiving? There we go. Oh my God. 20 catches. 20 catches with, see, that's why I love looking at the stats and stuff. It gives me an indication of how the guys play. Because I already played him in as you can see, he had 5 just for 98 yards. So he throws, as you can see, to his running back. He throws to his running back, brother. Got to defend that. And he got off against me. He throws to his running back. So he wasn't doing it rushing, but he did it receiving. Okay, so that's why he up there. All right. You got my 2 guys in here. Yeah, we up in here. Then I got my quarterback down here. He should be higher in my opinion. My quarterback is really setting himself apart. 68 touchdown passes, only 13 interceptions. Like, come on, man. 72 completion. Come on, man. Like, anyway, the Walter Camp. So the Walter Camp, the Maxwell, and let's just go back real quick. The Heisman all go hand in hand. If you win the Heisman, you're winning all those other awards. Simple as that. So Heisman, Maxwell, and the Walter Camp. Those all tied together. You win one, you win in all the other. You win in one, you win in all 3. Period. Bear Bryant, this is Coach of the Year. If we hold steady and do what we need to do, we should be there. We should get our first one. We haven't got one yet. Davey O'Brien, yep, quarterback, yes. We're gonna get that. This guy's been putting up numbers. A lot of passing yards, touchdowns, and like he doing his thizzle. I believe. Yeah, I got one more game than him too, so he's gonna try to get over for real. Hey, I think we got that soda. What's his completion percentage? 64%. Yeah, what's mine? 72. Yeah, we should hold on to that. So now this guy right here. So I'll be getting called out, man. Like on my defense, like, oh, you be cheesing, all you do is do sacks. But Texas do the same thing, man. I just be following suit, bro. But he got DNs that really get to the quarterback. I don't know what defense. Like I said, he's a defensive guru, so he does his thing. And then when you play in the computer, like we all kill the true players of the league. Kill the computer, easy. So I think he's gonna lock that up. But look, man, we got some players up in there, bro. Even so with the Chuck, the Merrick Ward, the Bronco, I think his last name. Those all go hand in hand. I think it's another one too, like DN, top deep defensive lineman, and one of those, the Lombardi, and edge rusher. Like all those four wars almost simply go hand in hand. Like seriously, are you gonna see this Texas guy gonna be in? Should be top of all of them. Jim Thorpe, like I said. Oh, whoa. Hey, no, you know what? LSU been getting interceptions. I gotta get my get back. Gibson, he was number one. He was ranked number one. See, LSU been doing his thizzle. But my guys, Ricardo want to come up. Doak Walker, he gonna get that if he continue to do what he's doing. Like, he got 75 catches, 840 yards. Yeah. What my guy got? I mean, we got some catches, but not 75. He got 30 more catches. And he got more rushing. I mean, our rushing is better, but he got more rushing touchdowns. Hey, we gotta change the narrative. I only got one more game left, so I'm 11 games in. Yeah, I'm 11 games in. I think LSU's. I think this is his last game against South Carolina. The Flett, a Winkler cough. This is gonna be my award. My guys just got 38 touchdowns. Like, bro, like we do our thing, bro. We do our thing. He's been cheesing. Now you're talking about cheesing. He's been cheesing his last couple of games. Look what I mean when I say cheesing. Like we do regular stuff. This is what you call cheesing. Look at this. 15, 300 yards, 19, 300 yards. Like, yeah, like, look what he, you know what I'm saying? The telltale is what you do against users. 4 for 47, 1 for 16, 6 for 69. That wasn't even, he didn't even play that game. 1 for 15. Okay, he got off right here. 5 for 20. Like, you know, cheesing. Now, see, this is a true wide receiver. Let me show you what he do. And that's why I think we're going to go out on top and win this thing. This is what you do against the users, bro. All right, so 4 for 12, 3 touchdowns. 8 for 138, 2 touchdowns. 6 for 176, 2 touchdowns. 9 for 198, 2 touchdowns. 8 for 126, 4 touchdowns. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is, my guy's a receiver, bro. Like, we do our thing. You feel me? So, yeah, that was, it's ours. Barty, so like I said, with that guy from Texas. This is a senior quarterback award, so my guy is not going to be in here. Edge rusher, like I said. It's all hand in hand. You win one, you win all 4. Seriously. Let's get it out. This is going to be my first one if I get this. We'll see. John Mackey. This dude is a monster right here. It's the coordinator award. If we get coach of the year, we'll get that. Dick Bucket, Sammy the Bull. We should hold on to that. We should. This dude, look, he got platinum almost everything. Yeah. We got platinum aftershock. It's just a center award, punter award. What's this one? It's the kicker. This is the kicker. This is the punter. This is the returner award. And then this is the freshman award. So, you cheesing, you're going to get that. We got Holyfield. He started off hot. I thought he was going to be my number one receiver. Let's see what he did. Look at the stats. It's kind of falling off a little bit. But not really. But look how he started off, though. got off. It's Alabama. All right, slow down here. Boom, 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 boom. You know, we scored a touchdown, so we do our thing. But yeah. Some last thing before I get up off this, go why I say Michigan and SC games is they're fighting for their coaching lives, man. Let's go to coach stats. Let's go to the Big Ten. Michigan 23-13, job security 69%. USC 21-15, job security 56%. Whoever loses this Dookie Bowl is out. He's 7. Look at this record for top 25. 7-15. Damn. Look, that's ugly. What about Michigan? 6-12. Ugly. So he lost against a non-top 25 team. Ugly. So one of these teams is getting fired for this loss. For shout. A shout out. But yeah, though, that's the recap. Recap in the preview. Oh, let's go to recruiting. Let's go to recruiting. We got some solids. Oh, we got some people. All right, he coming in for the buy, and he came in. How do you do? Let's see. What do we do? How did it go? Visit went great. So we should be getting a commit. Oh yeah, look at we hopped up. Yeah, we'll get him. This guy right here, man. I want this guy. Oh yeah, we guessed right. Yes, sir. Yeah, I want this guy over in Miami. Yeah. And then this guy is coming, so he probably gonna commit during this bye week right here. Let's look at the top class: Texas, me, Ohio State. Look, SC, he bringing in a nice class, but he about to get fired if he lose. Georgia, LSU. Let's just go to the ACC. Florida State, number 5 up in there. Miami right there. South Carolina only got 2 recruits. Yes, he might be done out the league after this year. But the transfer portal be popping. Big Ten. Where Michigan at? I see Michigan doing this thing, man. Doing this thing, finally getting up there, number 26 in the rankings. Yeah, now you feel good about yourself. We're calling, hit him up. Oregon right there. SEC. Alabama was down bad. It may still be down bad, but again, the transfer portal pops. Texas, Georgia. What was Florida? See, Florida was a user team, but he was right there at 11. Alabama, oh my goodness, still only 2 recruits, 117. But again, the transfer portal pops. You don't really have to worry about high school recruiting too much. But my strategy for this moving forward, because I'm building a solid team. I don't want to sign no more than between 20 and 25 high school recruits because of the transfer. You feel me? Because of the transfer portal, I don't want to sign that many guys. So I'm gonna max out on these guys right here. As far as I'm not going after we're 12, but yeah, we're not going after nobody else. So yeah, man, that's the recap of week 10, week 11, and the preview of week 12. Man, see who's gonna win this Dookie Bowl. I think the majority of these games gonna be played by tomorrow. So yeah, for sure they're gonna play tomorrow. I'm pretty sure they'll play tomorrow. So then he'll hop on later tonight. Yeah, he'll play tomorrow. He ain't playing today. He played tomorrow. He got a bye. So yeah, so we'll advance tomorrow, and then week 13 Should have a star-studded games. I know for sure I play South Carolina. Oh, Miami and Oregon. That should be a good game. That should be a good game. No conference implications. Good game. Big Ten, Michigan, and Ohio State. And then if USC lose, this is going to be a big game for him too. He might lose that one. Over in the SEC, they're done with their user games after this week. So, oh wait, let's look at the conference standings. Let's see who should be going. Let's see South Carolina, but they got a game against LSU. I already said what I said about that. Also, what if they win? Who knows? Who knows? Crazy things that happen. Miami's out for sure. Let's see. Then the Big Ten, Oregon is in for sure. Michigan, they play SC. If he wins that game, then his next game against Ohio State, we'll see who will be playing Oregon. Oregon don't play nobody. They're done with their conference user games. Let's look at this SEC. Yep, like I said, Alabama is out. Georgia is in the SEC title game. They don't play nobody else. More user games. They made it. Alabama, he don't play no more. He's out. He's out of the SEC title game. And Texas plays. He would have been playing Florida, but he's out. Yeah. So this is set. Texas Georgia is set. Texas Georgia is set. That used to be a strong conference. Texas and Georgia is set. So that conference game, title game is set. And the other two are up for grabs. Let's see the Big 12. They got 6 winning teams. They all right there fighting. We put that many teams over. They got 12. Sun Belt got teams. Mountain West, MAC, Conference USA. Okay, you know what? Let's look at the bracket before I get up out of here. That bracket. Oh, look at that. Georgia in there. Alabama got it against Miami. If it's how it stands right now, that'll be. They'll face me, that winner. Not scared of neither one of those. I ain't scared of nobody in the league. It's just one bow wow. But see, it's not going to end up like this because Georgia and Texas, they play each other in the conference championship game. More than likely, me and LSU will play in the conference championship game, but one of us is going to be, I'm still going to be top 4 because I'm not losing to South Carolina. I'm still going to be in the top 4. Where, I don't know. I'll say 1 because I don't think I'm losing to LSU. Ohio State, Georgia. So how many users? It's Oregon 1, Miami 2, Alabama 3, Georgia 4. So 8. That's the stance right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. UCLA, Memphis, Baylor, and Pitt are all computer teams. So as it stands right now, that's what it looks like, the bracket. But after week 13, we'll see exactly where it stands. All right, we out, man. Let me go ahead and shut this down. All right.